Hi guys, Jez Sadler, Jizz Up Your Life, and here it is. I'm going to start my full story of how I prevented this eviction using the law of attraction. It's going to take part in one or two different videos, so keep watching. Hi guys, as I said, I'm going to talk about this, how I prevented my eviction by using the law of attraction. And let's give you a bit of backstory first of all. How did I get into that mess in the first place? Well, 2016 and 2017 weren't the best of years for me, not in a financial sense anyway. The regular work I had in 2016, halfway through and about May, June time, went belly up. I was having to survive on my military pension, which works out about $700 or £503 a month, and plus what I was getting from my side hustle with my network marketing business. It's a couple of £100 a month, or maybe $300-400, and I was having to survive off that, pay my rent and utilities and everything else. Didn't quite work out, I fell behind. However, I made a deal with my landlord and things did pick up a little bit towards the end of 2016, and I was able to get back on track. I had other work, working for a charity, but that was commission only, and in the end that fell through as well towards the end of 2016, because I couldn't use my car anymore. I couldn't afford to get it repaired when it broke down, so I had to get rid of my car. So that meant I couldn't go to the different venues and things that I needed to do to do my charity work. So 2017 saw me with just my military pension and a little bit that I was getting from my direct sales business. So I had to go and get benefits and start using benefits. That helped, and things started to pick up again. Then towards the end of the year, I got myself into another pickle in 2017. The company I was working with at the time for direct sales, network marketing, had their own difficulties, and because they just moved warehouses and had to move within a couple of weeks instead of the 3 or 4 months that they expected. That meant there was a lot of issues with logistics, with product availability and so on. So my sales and everything just went right down. I wasn't the only one. I mean, the whole network was affected. So I earned basically nothing from them for the last 3-4 months of 2017. And it actually started earlier than that. And I fell behind with rent arrears and so on. However, I started getting help again through the benefit system. And this is where a misunderstanding came in, because I thought I was getting the full rent, getting paid, and I wasn't. I was only getting a part payment or part rent, about a third of the rent that was owed. I was getting paid, and it's a total mix-up, my fault. And so January of this year I was informed of that, and that eviction proceedings were going to be initiated, and I waited and waited and waited for a court hearing which never came. And then on the 2nd of March I got informed that I was to be evicted, as you saw, on the 13th of March. Now apparently my landlord had sent me a letter, I hadn't read it. So I had 10-11 days to work out what to do. Well, the first thing I did, because I'd already started working with Michael Lozier, I'd already done one of his courses and learned a new method of law of attraction, a new for me method, because any other things I'd tried before hadn't worked, but this was starting to work. Already within a few weeks of using that, or this particular method of law of attraction, I started to see benefits. I won on the lottery, £25 or $35, but it was something. It was definitely something. So the first step I had to do, this is step number 1, when you want to find out what to do about a particular situation, you fill out one of these. Get your clarity from contrast. And what you do is, down the left hand side, you fill in what it is, the situation you want. In this particular case of mine, it was the housing situation. So down here you fill in what you don't like about that particular situation. So being in arrears, not having enough money, about to get evicted, that kind of thing. Then on the right hand side, you fill in what you want to happen. have my arrears paid, not get evicted, have enough money to take care of all my needs. And then you put a line through everything else on the negative side. And that is step number 1. And in the next video, I'll take you through the next step. But first of all, get your clarity from your contrast.